No siemanko Elson, dzień dobry, witam wszystkich bardzo serdecznie. Drodzy Państwo, jakiś czas temu pokazywałem Wam projekt Playfy. No i okazało się, że mieli lekki rebranding, wcale nie taki lekki zresztą, ale źle byli kojarzeni po prostu z tą nazwą. Więc zaprosiłem team, żeby się dowiedzieć dlaczego, po co i jak my możemy na tym wszystkim zarobić. Także zapraszam Was na AMA, tradycyjnie nie przeciągając, intro! Okay, we can begin, so please introduce yourself.
So, good to be here. My name is Ben, also known as Arius XYZ on Twitter, and I'm the CEO, co-founder of Lyft.
Lyft before was Playfy, and we have been buying nodes. The Genesis nodes have been sold in 24 hours. Now you went through rebranding. Can you tell us more why such of huge changes? Why this decision?
Yeah, good question. So we started Lyft really focused on gaming. Gaming was our primary use case, and most of the demos that we had were really around how we could use AI vision with gaming to create new experiences. But very quickly, we started to connect with enterprise customers that had other use cases, things like advertising, MarTech, ad decisioning, security, for example, as well as prediction markets on chain. And everyone was getting confused by the name. Everyone was saying, "Are you a gaming chain?" And we were like, "No, we know our name says Play, but actually we're infrastructure that can be used for a wide range of use cases, and gaming is one of them." And so we decided to change our name to Lyft. Because Lyft gives us the space to play across all of those different use cases. It's a bit more general in terms of what it does. And this idea of lifting data out of content, we really liked as well. So yeah, we rebranded about 4 weeks ago now, and I think everyone's really sort of enjoyed the new direction. And the good thing is customers aren't getting confused anymore.
Yeah, I actually got a little bit confused at the beginning, but then I noticed what's going on. And you had an airdrop campaign on Playfy. Could you tell us more what's going to happen in the points from this campaign?
Yeah, so we are rocketing towards TGE, Q1 next year. So there's two things that people can do to participate in the airdrop. Number one is our social fire campaign, where you earn points. You can't trade those points. All you can do is stack them for now. And you can visit that at airdrop.lyftdata.ai to join in. You connect your X account, follow us, and away you go. Every week we've got new quests. Every week we've got new things for you to participate in and earn points. That's way number one. Number two is our launch of AI machines, which you can see up the top right there, which is a brand new part of our protocol where you earn data gold. And data gold is our tradable airdrop token. That is, once we launch the Lyft token, you'll no longer need data gold, but your mission between now and the launch of the token is to stack as much as you can. But because it's an ERC20, you don't have to hold it. You can sell your data gold. You can put it in the liquidity pool. Very soon, you'll be able to help create new tokens off the back of our AI agents using data gold. And our sort of goal over the next couple of months is to create a lot of hype around the launch of our token. And, if you're someone who runs an AI machine, gets a lot of data gold and just hodls it all the way through to TGE, then I dare say you'll do really well out of the launch of the token because, you're not just farming and dumping between now and when we launch.
No hope. Most of the people is going to hold. And I just bought 5 machines 2 days ago, I think. So we can see on the screen how they are performing.
And if you're running a Lyft node, then you get 25 free AI machines as well without having to do anything. So if you already have a node from Playfy now Lyft, make sure you connect and get your free AI machines as well.
Okay, because I have them actually on a different address than this one. So I'll have to check the first address, and then we get the boost, right?
Yeah, so you get 25 free AI machines for every node license that you have. And then as you run your AI machines, you receive boosters and Entropics cards, which enable you to increase your rewards even further.
Okay, so TGE, first quarter of next year. I seen that you are getting a lot of new partnerships. Could you tell us more about this?
Yeah, some we can announce, and some are still a little early. Our big one last week was Rivals. They're building a really exciting platform, a DeepIn network, focused on AI workloads, and that's a partnership where we can see our tech coming together. We can really see the way they're building sort of a platform for AI workloads, pairing well with what Lyft is doing and our network. One of the interesting things about the way our nodes will run is we're not just checker nodes. We're actually using the resources of the infrastructure to analyze each frame and kick that data back. It's quite an ambitious technical challenge that we've taken on. And so being able to scale through partners like Rivals and Conduit and Aether, these DeepIn projects that are bringing together scale, will be really important because, one thing we want to always make sure is the network's always on. We're also in conversations with a lot of prediction markets, including some of the ones that you've probably used and heard the most about. And they're really sort of in the early stages of exploring how Lyft can help create on-demand, trustless prediction markets where someone can say, go and watch this football game or go and watch this rocket launch and turn that content into data that can create prediction markets. Really exciting use cases, and we'll have more announcements in the next couple of weeks. And then, of course, there's the chains. We're going to be launching on ZK Sync's Elastic chain, and we're working really closely with them to make sure that the next phase of our launch really brings that home to ZK Sync in an exciting way. So there's heaps happening, and I guess the best thing you can do right now is make sure you're joining our AMAs every week. We normally run them on a Friday. There's always alpha in those.
Okay, when it comes to PlayFi and Genesis nodes, you promised that the airdrop, which the Genesis node holders will receive at the TGE, is gonna cover the cost of the node. Is this still on play?
Yeah, absolutely. So there's sort of a couple of decisions that people holding node licenses will make as we get closer to token launch. One will be the ability to burn their nodes and get Lyft back equivalent to what they paid for the node. That we're hoping that most people don't do that because we actually need the nodes in the network. And if people do burn, then we just, I guess it means whoever sticks around gets a lot more rewards. The other thing that we're doing is making sure that node operators who don't burn get a really healthy part of the airdrop on launch as well. So, that's the choice that people will make. But the thing that I want to make sure node operators are doing right now is staking your nodes in AI machines and getting data gold, because that, you get 25 machines per node license. Some of our node operators are running sort of 1,000 machines, that they've got the free ones they've got, and they've gone and staked more Ethereum to get more because, they're just trying to get as much data gold as they can between now and token launch.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna need some instruction video how to connect those nodes, because I wasn't aware really about it, and I also wasn't aware that you have to burn the nodes to get the value out of it. I thought that's gonna be extra, and then you can still run your node.
So that's the choice we're giving people. You can burn your node to get whatever you paid for it back in Lyft tokens, or you can keep your node and get an airdrop on launch. Now, the difference between it will be some people will want instant liquidity before TGE. They'll sort of just want to get their money back. We're going to make it a pretty sweet deal, I guess, for anyone who keeps and runs their node. I think it'll be a much higher EV play, but it's obviously up to people to do whatever they need to do.
Yes, I will also like to stay with your project long term, so I am not planning to burn my nodes, and I am planning to earn the tokens all the way.
I'd love to hear it. And remember, there's only 1,000 nodes as well. So one of the things that we're doing differently to other other networks is we are progressively scaling the amount of nodes to meet customer demand. And 20% of all Lyft tokens go to node operators. And so in the early stages, there's going to be huge advantage in being one of the 1,000 node operators, because we're already seeing demands exceed that. So there's going to be generous rewards for running your node. We've got lots more content coming out around this. We've got announcements with our node as a service providers as well, to help people get ready for mainnet to switch on. There's nothing you need to do right now other than get into AI machines and start stacking that data gold.
I hope we're gonna have EaseFlow, for example, node as a service provider, so we can make an easy onboarding when it comes to setting up the nodes instead of setting them on our own computers or virtual machines. I like EaseFlow very much.
Yeah, EaseFlow is fantastic. They're building an incredible product, and we're deep in conversations with them.
Okay, I think I know everything what I wanted to know. Do you have any alpha would you like to share with my community?
Yeah, so next week we launch AITokens.fun. So if you think about how our network is coming together, we've got Lyft Studio now live. Anyone can go in and create an AI agent. We've got AI machines live. Anyone can come and stake Ethereum, start to run processes on the network, even though the node network's not fully live yet. And then the missing piece of this puzzle is AITokens.fun, which is going to enable anyone to create an agent that's tokenized, to launch it via a sort of a pump.fun style protocol. One half of the bonding curve will be this new token and data gold. And we really want to incentivize people to get in there and start creating the definitive models for things like Premier League football, for things like NBA basketball, for SpaceX launches, where we're seeing demand from prediction markets to start to use that data. So if you haven't had a chance yet to play around with Lyft Studio, jump into our Discord. I think you're going to like it. It's a really sort of straightforward way to build an AI agent that's very, very powerful. And yeah, if you have any questions, make sure you reach out.
So basically, you're gonna do something like Virtuals is doing when they are launching their own AI agent tokens.
Yeah, like I love what Virtuals is doing, but if you think about where they are, they're on the content creation side. You're building agents that are very good at creating content. We're the opposite. We're helping you build agents that are very good at turning content into data that people are using. And the really nice thing about what we're doing is it's underpinned by real world use cases. Like we're out there talking to enterprise customers that want to use the data coming from these agents. And so, Virtuals has gone to $1 billion market cap off content creation. I would like to think that there's a much bigger market cap potentially around content consumption and data. And that's where we're really focused, because if we can be one of the bridges between real world use cases and Web3, it'll be an even bigger market and potential than what Virtuals has done. But they're awesome. I'm loving playing around with it.
Well, cross fingers. I hope the performance of Lyft is going to be similar to Virtuals. And we wish you all the best. So thank you for answering my questions. And probably we're going to talk again soon or see each other on Twitter Spaces.
Anytime. Hey, it was great to chat. Thank you.
Dobrze, więc okazało się, że trzeba tutaj te nasze nody wymintować w formie NFT. I później, gdy przejdziemy do tego dashboardu AI Machines, proszę bardzo, jeśli zakupiliście noda Genesis na PlayFi, to za jednego noda dostajecie 25 AI Machines, które będą Wam generować te D-Goldy. Dodatkowo dostajecie tutaj boostery. Ja mogę sobie aktywować ten booster, to jest już aktywny. Dodatkowo tutaj mamy jeszcze jakieś bonusowe APR. Sprawdźmy to. Więc ten APR będzie działać tylko przez 12 godzin. Dobrze. Deploy entry tutaj. OK. I tutaj dajemy również deploy. OK. Chyba działa. I ta karta zostanie spalona automatycznie po tych 12 godzinach. Za 2 godziny dopiero zacznie działać ta strategia. No ciekawe, dodatkowo tutaj mam jeszcze jakieś nagrody, które mogę sobie odebrać. Te nagrody wchodzą na nasze konto codziennie. Wszystko się dzieje na sieci Base, także te fee są super tanie. Dobra, poszło. Got it. O i tutaj dostałem informację, że jedna maszyna dostała 3 goldy. jako bonus. Tutaj teraz mam więcej kart. No i dobra, zbieramy. Ja wcześniej to robiłem tak, że po prostu zastejkowałem tutaj swoje Ethereum. To kosztuje jakieś 18 baksów, kosztuje jedna ta maszyna. No i później ona wam zbiera te data goldy. Więc to chyba to tyle ode mnie. Mam nadzieję, że dowiedzieliście się wszystkiego od członka zespołu. Tutaj mam jeszcze jakieś do odebrania. A 24 goldy mi tutaj jeszcze wpadną. Dobra, Marek, zniknęły, czyli mam teraz wszystkie. Dobra, no i super. Tyle ode mnie, dzięki wielkie. O, jeszcze ten boost aktywny, dobra. Jakby co, to link wam zostawię w opisie i w przypiętym komentarzu, gdybyście chcieli sobie zakupić takie AI maszyny, ale mam nadzieję, że macie również nody, więc dlatego wam właśnie pokazuję, jak to ogarnąć, bo sam również z tym miałem problemy. A Team nie do końca, nie wiem, czy przegapiłem to info o mintowaniu tych NFT-ków, czy co. No ale śpieszę z update'em, proszę sobie tutaj wszystko ogarnąć. Zbieramy na goldy i zobaczymy, co nam się z tego wykluje. Poproszę zostawić łapkę w górę, siemanko, pozdrówki, yo!